From screenings to the phone call that changed her life, a Siouxland breast cancer survivor started having mammograms in her late 30s, all because of a family history.
That's right. And tonight she shares her journey of courage and strength, hoping to encourage others to get tested. It's tonight's Healthbeat 4.
And then I got the call back on January 16th that I have stage 1 breast cancer.
Time stood still. Pam Worster remembers that moment well.
When I got the call, I just sat there. I think I was just numb.
And so her journey begins.
I was just kind of in shock because wow. When you hear that C word, you just get scared.
The first chapter starts to write itself.
I kept track of my journey in my book, and I just wrote down my appointments.
Page by page, picture by picture, documenting each step of the way. Now, rewind years prior. Breast cancer awareness was at the top of Worster's mind since a very young age.
My paternal grandmother died when my dad was 2, so she was in her mid-30s when she passed away of breast cancer because it spread to the bone. And then my mom had it at age 77.
Who Worster says was also a cancer survivor. Due to her family history, she began screenings in her 30s. She then learned she had dense breasts, which increased her risk.
A lot of times they say, your mammogram looks fine, you'll get the letter, but then it talks about your dense breast tissue. So sometimes, they recommend other testing because of your dense breast tissue because they might not be able to catch everything.
Worster said she began having breast MRIs in between her routine mammograms.
The tumor that they caught was only 4 millimeters, and the mammogram did not pick it up.
As her story continued to write itself.
To talk about my surgery options.
She was supported all along the way by her family. In March, that's when she underwent surgery.
So I had a lumpectomy, and then you have to usually wait about 6 weeks after to start your treatment. And then I had 20 treatments of radiation. I had 15 regular treatments and then 5 boost treatments. And I rang that bell. So that was the most exciting, I think, on May 20th.
While that chapter closes, another begins. Be strong and fight on. A daily reminder and a message to pass on to others. Screenings can save lives. And after her treatment, Worster had genetic testing done to see if she had carried a gene that would be passed on to her children. As it turned out, Worster said her results determined her breast cancer was likely environmental.